Morning, everyone. It is Friday. That's right, it's the end of another week. And if you check out Sparky back there, we are calling today Fun and Games Friday. That's right, Sparky's having a little bit of fun there. My name's Sophie, that's Sparky, and it's time for story time. So let's get started with a sharing from Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. And this is called The Flying Festoon. Sparky looks a bit like a flying festoon, doesn't he? Sparky, you want to read this book with me? All right. Okay. Sparky's going to look at the pictures. Otherwise, they would be upside down. Okay. This is called The Flying Festoon, and it's from Shel Silverstein's Where the Sidewalk Ends. The Flying Festoon. Oh, I'm going to ride on the flying festoon. I'll jump on his back and I'll whistle a tune, and we'll fly to the outermost tip of the moon, the flying festoon and I. I'm taking a sandwich and a ball and a prune, and we're leaving this evening exactly at noon. But I'm going to fly with the flying festoon just as soon as he learns how to fly. Sounds like my day. Sounds like my week. I've been learning how to fly all week long. Are you ready to fly, Spark? Oh, yeah. Sparky says, let's get the day started. So we're going to sing hello. And if you want to, join right on in and wave hello with Sparky. Here we go. Hello, how are you all? Hello, how are you all? Hello. I'm just fine today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, you know what? Let's get our day started. Let's run in place. Let's run. Run as fast as you can, and run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, I'm feeling really good today, so let's just jump. Jump. Here we go, and jump. Don't be slow, and jump. Here we go. I'm so glad to see you. All right, let's spin around in a circle, everybody. Don't get dizzy, but let's spin. Spin in one place and spin. It's not a race. Spin in one place. I'm so glad to see you. All right, if you watch the show, you know what Sparky's gonna say. It's time for funny faces. And since it's Fun and Games Friday, let's make them some good ones, shall we? I'm so glad to see you. I wish Sparky could make some funny faces. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, let's wave hello. Hello, how are you all? Hello, how are you all? Hello, how are you? I'm just fine today. Well, you know what? I'm fine, Sparky's fine, and today is Fun and Games Friday. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to start with a book called Angelina at the Fair. Angelina is one of my favorite storybook series. She's so cute. I love the stories. I love the illustrations. The stories are by Katherine Holabird, and the illustrations are by Helen Craig. And there's so much detail in these pictures. They're just so great. So the stories are great. The pictures are great. And I'll try to make sure that I show them up close for you guys. Sparky, you ready? Okay, Sparky says he's ready to go to the fair. Angelina at the Fair by Katherine Holabird with illustrations by Helen Craig. Look at that big giant balloon. That's a nice balloon, isn't it? All right. Angelina at the Fair. And this is dedicated to Tara, Alexandra, and Adam, and to Ben and Vitty with love. Angelina at the Fair, story by Katherine Holabird with illustrations by Helen Craig. There you can see, there's Angelina, and we're going to find out who she's dragging by the hand. All winter long, Angelina had been saving her pennies for the wonderful day when the fair would come again. And when she wasn't busy dancing, she would sit by her window and daydream about the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster. She liked all the most exciting rides. I know that I personally love the rides, especially roller coasters. At last, when all the snow had melted and the wind was soft and warm again, the May Day Fair arrived in town. Angelina's ballet class performed a maypole dance at the school in celebration of spring, and Angelina almost flew around the maypole. She was so excited. All the parents watched and cheered. Now I want to show you the pictures on both pages here. There, because there's so much detail, like I told you, there's the fair coming into town, and here is Angelina dancing the maypole dance. Have you ever done the maypole dance? It's actually trickier than you think. Those ribbons get tangled up very easily. After the dance, Angelina was ready to go to the fair with her friends, but her parents stopped her. Oh, you've forgotten. Your little cousin Henry is visiting today, said Angelina's mother. Oh, he'll be very disappointed if he doesn't get to go to the fair with you, said Angelina's father. Angelina was furious. I don't want to take Henry, she said. I hate little boys. But Henry held out his hand just the same, and Angelina had to take him with her. The music from the fair was already floating across the fields, and Angelina's friends had gone ahead. She grabbed Henry's hand and dragged him along behind her, running as fast as she could. There's Mr. and Mrs. Mouseling, and there go Angelina's friends. And look, there's little Henry, and he looks so excited to go with his big cousin. I used to have a big cousin, and I used to like it when he would take me places with him. And here you can see, there they are going to the fair. You can see Angelina's friends are way up in front. And poor Henry, he has little tiny legs. He can hardly keep up. At the entrance of the fair was a stand of brightly colored balloons. Oh, look, cried Henry, balloons! But Angelina didn't pay any attention. We're going on the Ferris wheel, she said. The Ferris wheel was huge, and Henry was frightened. But Angelina loved the feeling of soaring up in the air, and so they took 2 rides. Let's take a peek first at Henry looking at those beautiful balloons. And then let's look at the ride on the roller coaster, on the Ferris wheel. Look at poor Henry's face. Oh, he's so scared. Poor Henry. When they got off, Henry felt sick, but he cheered up when he saw the merry-go-round. Look, he said, can we go on that? Not now, said Angelina. We're going on the fast rides. And she took poor Henry on the roller coaster. Henry shut his eyes and held on tightly as the little car zoomed up and down the tracks. Angelina loved it and wanted to go again, but Henry wasn't sure that he wanted to take any more rides at all. Look at poor Henry. Look, there he is. He's looking at the merry-go-round going, wow, that looks like so much fun. And then here they are. Oh, dear. Oh, that roller coaster looks scary. I love roller coasters. So does Sparky. Then Angelina saw the haunted house. You'll like this, she said, and she pulled Henry inside. Poor Henry. He does not look happy. He's really quite a good sport, though, isn't he? I know that if I were Henry, I'd probably be in tears, especially going into that giant cat's mouth. Haunted houses are fun, but they always scare me. A big spider dangled just above their heads as they went in, and a skeleton jumped out and pointed right at them. And when they bumped into a ghost, Angelina reached out to touch Henry, but he was gone. Okay, so let's go through these pictures one at a time here. Okay, so here's Henry, and Angelina, and there's the big spider. And there's the spooky skeleton who's jumping out. And there's the ghosts. And uh-oh, can you see what's happening to Henry? The floor is broken underneath him. And Angelina realizes that Henry's gone. But look, Henry's crawling underneath. Where do you think Henry's going to meet her? Do you think he'll meet her in the back? Henry! Henry! Angelina called. But there was no answer in the darkness. Angelina hurried back through the haunted house, trying to find him. She looked everywhere until she got tangled up in the spider and had to be rescued by the ticket seller. So look, there she is. She's looking for Henry, but it's so dark she can't see anything. And then, uh-oh, she got stuck. She got stuck in the spider. Angelina didn't see Henry outside the haunted house either. She ran through the crowds looking for him. She ran past all the rides and all the games, but Henry was nowhere to be seen. At last, she was so worried and upset that she sat down in the entrance to the fair and began to cry. Oh, poor Angelina. She knows that she was supposed to be taking care of Henry, and she didn't do a real good job of that, did she? Because she was really set on enjoying her own time at the fair. That happens sometimes. And there, watching the balloon man blow up the beautiful balloons, was Henry. Angelina was so relieved that she gave him a big hug and a kiss. "What's your favorite color, Henry?" she asked. Henry chose a blue balloon. "What would you like to do now?" Angelina asked kindly. Look at all those balloons. Look at little Henry. He's so cute, and he wanted that blue balloon. I think he was looking at that balloon in the beginning. And there they go. Henry said that he would like to go on the merry-go-round, and so they went on 3 times, and they both loved it. So here you can see some of the mouselings doing all different kinds of stuff, playing games, going on the Ferris wheel. And there is the carousel. Afterwards, they had a double chocolate ice cream cone and walked home slowly together. "I like fairs," said Henry, and Angelina smiled. "You can come with me anytime," she said. And that's the story of Angelina at the fair, with a story by Katherine Holabird and pictures by Helen Craig. And there they are, going to the fair. Well, you know, that was a hard lesson for Angelina to learn. You know, sometimes things don't turn out the way that we want to. You know, we end up having to take our sister or brother or cousin someplace that we don't want to go. We don't get to go with our friends, but sometimes we have to do things like that. And sometimes those times actually turn out to be really good times. So Angelina learned a hard lesson, but in the end, I think Henry had a lot of fun anyway. Henry was a good sport, if you ask me. Don't you think? What do you think? Was Henry a good sport? Are you a good sport? Oh, yes, I know you're a good sport. Sparky is always up for something. Sparky, are you up for a good song? Sparky wants to sing this next song with you. It's called Rig-a-Jig Jig. And if you want to, you can dance with it because it goes like this. Rig-a-jig jig and away we go, away we go, away we go. Rig-a-jig jig and away we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. So if you want to dance and lift up your feet and kind of skip in place when we say rig-a-jig jig and away we go, like Sparky does, then you can do so too. And then there's some parts in the song like where it says you can clap your hands and stomp your feet. Go ahead and do that too. So shall we do it, Spark? Sparky says, yeah. Okay, let's do it. Rig-a-jig jig. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a very good friend I happened to meet. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, rig-a-jig jig and away we go, away we go, away we go. Rig-a-jig jig and away we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. We clapped our hands, we stomped our feet, stomped our feet, stomped our feet. Clapped our hands and we stomped our feet. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Hey, rig-a-jig jig and away we go, away we go, away we go. Rig-a-jig jig and away we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. We jumped up high and we came back down, came back down, came back horn, tooted the horn, tooted the horn. Jumped on the train and we tooted the horn. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, rig-a-jig-jig and away we go, away we go, away we go. Rig-a-jig-jig and away we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. I kissed my ma and I hugged my pa, hugged my pa, hugged my pa. Kissed my ma and I hugged my pa. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, rig-a-jig-jig and away we go, away we go, away we go. Rig-a-jig-jig and away we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, there you have it. That's a rig-a-jig-jig and away we go. Well, I have another story for you, and this is from the Epic app. And this is a fun one. This is about having fun in the tub. I like to have fun in the tub. What about you, Sparky? It's fun. This is called Who's in the Tub? Let me show you. Little picture there. I know it's small. That's the one thing about the Epic app. The title page is always very, very small. But this is called Who's in the Tub by Sylvie Jone, and the illustrations are Pascale Constantin. So let me turn the page here. Here we go. Who's in the Tub by Sylvie Jone with pictures by Pascale Constantin. And there you go. Somebody's heading into the bath. Willie John Jones, are you in the tub? There's Willie John Jones. That's a good name, Willie John Jones. I'm waiting to hear you splash and scrub. Here, let's turn it this way so you can see the whole picture. So I'm going to read it page by page, and then I'll turn it so that you can see the whole picture. Because these pictures are great. Bob, I'm not in the tub. Not just yet. Well, look, there's a duck and a ball. I don't really feel like getting wet. Do you see those 3 turtles? There's 3 turtles in the tub and a duck on his head. Poor Willie John Jones. Willie, you love a bath once you get in. Why must you stall before you begin? So there he is, sitting there looking with the duck. Oh, and look who else is in there. A sea lion. I would get in the tub if there was a sea lion in my tub. And he's juggling the 3 turtles. Doesn't get much better than that. Bob, I have a reason, a good one, I think. Can I take my bath in the kitchen sink? Let's see who's in the tub, shall we? Oh my gosh, now there's a dolphin in there too. And look, the sea lion is wearing the turtle like a hat. Oh my goodness. No wonder he doesn't want to get in. Willie John Jones, I'd rather not shout. The sooner you're in, the sooner you're out. Now take a look there. Do you see something strange? I see a very big octopus. Look at that. Oh, Willie John James is kind of like, oh boy, what do I do here? Mom, I hear you. Uh-oh, look, the animals are escaping. There's no need to shout. I'll be getting right in and getting right out. Look what's going on. Uh-oh, look. There's that big octopus. Willie, I do not hear a single splash. I don't believe that you're in that bath. This poor mother. This poor mother's probably downstairs doing the dishes or cleaning up or doing something, and all she wants is for him to take his bath. Mom, I have the soap. I have shampoo. I'm scrubbing like you told me to. Look who's scrubbing, actually. It's a big, giant octopus. Then finish up, Willie. It's getting late. I want you in bed no later than 8. Do you see something interesting in this picture? I don't know about you, but I see something interesting right there between the bathtub and the sink. Aw, Mom, 1 more minute. Now that he's in it, now that I'm wet, I'm not ready to get out just yet. Oh, doesn't that often happen? We don't like to get into something, but once we're in it, we want to stay, stay, stay. That happens. I won't say it again. It's very late. Are you going to bed by 8? Look, that bag of toys is getting smaller and smaller. I like my bath, Mom. You were right. Maybe I'll sleep in the bathtub tonight. Oh boy. It's poor Mother. Oh, look who's in the bottom of the bag. It's the octopus. I love these pictures. Willie John Jones, are you out of the tub? The drain isn't saying glub, glub, glub. Oh, Willie Joan James. Mom, I'm out of the tub. We had a nice swim. Tomorrow, we'll definitely get back in. Look who's in the tub. All of his toy friends. Willie, did I hear you say we? And there's Willie John James brushing his teeth along with everybody else. And it says here, do you take your toys into the tub? How many? Which ones? Do you ever want more time in the tub to play? And what games do you play while you're taking a bath? And that's Who's in the Tub by Sylvie Jone with pictures by Pascale Constantin. And there it is. Who's in the Tub? And that's from the Epic app, which I think is a great app because it helps me to expand my library books. Well, since we were talking about being in the tub, I think we might want to sing. What's that, Sparky? That's right. We're going to sing Rubber, Blubber, Whale. And when we sing Rubber, Blubber, Whale, Sparky and I like to do a little moving around. Again, remember, it is fun and games Friday. So when you hear me say rubber, or rubber, blubber, or rubber, blubber, whale, what I want you to do is jump up and down. Right? So on all the other words, what are we going to do, Sparky? Are we going to jump up and down? No. But if I say rubber, or blubber, or rubber, blubber, whale, you're going to jump up and down, aren't you? Okay. Very good. All right. Let's do it. Oh, my daddy bought me a rubber, blubber, whale. Daddy bought me a rubber, blubber, whale. Oh, how I love my rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, whale, blubber, whale. How I love my rubber, blubber, whale. Well, my sister wanted my rubber, blubber, whale. Sister wanted my rubber, blubber, whale. Oh, you know I really love her, but you cannot have my rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, whale, blubber, whale. She can't have my rubber, blubber, whale. So Mama bought her a rubber, blubber, whale. Mama bought her a rubber, blubber, whale. Now she loves her rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, whale, blubber, whale. Now she loves her rubber, blubber, whale. Well, we all love rubber, blubber, whales. We all love rubber, blubber, whales. Oh, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, rubber, blubber, whale, blubber, whale. Now we love our rubber, blubber, whales. Let's do that one more time and jump as high as you possibly can. Here we go. We all love rubber blubber whales. We all love rubber blubber whales. Oh, rubber blubber, rubber blubber, rubber blubber, rubber blubber, rubber blubber, rubber blubber whale, blubber whale. How we love our rubber blubber whale. There you have it. Alrighty, well, I have one last little story for you, and that is from A.A. Milne's Now We Are Six, with decorations by Ernest H. Shepard. And this is called Journey's End. And it's a good way to end our story time, I think. Christopher, Christopher, where are you going, Christopher Robin? Just up to the top of the hill, upping and upping until I'm right at the top of the hill, said Christopher Robin. Christopher, Christopher, why are you going, Christopher Robin? There's nothing to see, so when you've got to the top, what then? Well, just down to the bottom again, said Christopher Robin. So here's Christopher Robin going up, 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 up. Sometimes it's just fun to climb a hill, isn't it? Even if there's nothing at the top. And there he is, coming down, 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 down. Sometimes it's just fun to go up and come back down. Without a rhyme or reason. You don't have to have a rhyme or reason to go up a hill, as long as you're having fun. Well, Sparky, if you can believe it, it's the end of yet another story time and the end of another week. Goodness, these weeks go fast. So, Sparky and I would like to say goodbye with a song, and Sparky wants to play the guitar for this one, so I'm going to put him in my pocket here and have his help. And we're going to say goodbye. Oh, goodbye, Bella. Goodbye, James. Goodbye, Delilah. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, JC. Goodbye, Maya. Goodbye, Isabella. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Gabriella. Goodbye, Lillian. Goodbye, Madeline. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Charlotte. Goodbye, Jalen. Goodbye, Ollie. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Danny. Goodbye, Helen. Goodbye, Allie. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Eli. Goodbye, Lily. Goodbye, Francine. I'll see you all next time. Well, everybody, Sparky would like to wave goodbye to you all. And he wants to give everybody a high three. You want to give everybody a high three, Sparky? There's a high three. And I'll give him a high five. And we would love to give you a hug if you would like a hug. So if you want a hug, take one hand, put it on one shoulder. Take the other hand, put it on your other shoulder. Close your eyes and squeeze really, 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 really tight. That's a hug from me and Sparky to you. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday with more songs and stories. Bye, everybody.